and reverend symbol of the Ashanti people in Ghana. It represents the soul of the Ashanti nation and the legitimacy of its rulers. According to us, it descended from the sky in the cloud with white dust, landing in the lap of the first Ashanti Hene, Osei Tutu, in the late 17th century. The gold stool is more than just a stool for us.
It's been raining a lot of culture, tradition, entourage here and there in the motherland. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an exciting moment, exciting period in the motherland, Ghana, especially with our king, our great monarch, oh my God, of the Ashanti kingdom, King Otumfo Osei Tutu, right? Guys, recently we just got the visitation of a great personality, the king of Eswatini in the motherland. He has been visiting so many environments, so many areas, like himself and his entourage. He's met with the president. His warm welcome at the airport the other day, I put out that on my other channel, was mind-blowing. Like, it was amazing. In fact, the reason behind his visit and what he's been up to is definitely going to leave you wowed, impressed, and very speechless. And you will understand that indeed the culture of Ghana and the culture of African countries, such as this visit we have going on up and trending in the motherland, is really wonderful and amazing. You see, when African countries come together, meet, interact, interrelate, share their similarities, understand their differences, and still coexist respectfully, right? Emphasis on that. We'll give you a clear picture and understanding that there's beauty, all manner of beauty in our African culture and tradition. Do you even want to see the attire and the regalia of these kings? And we are not even talking about our own king of the Ashanti kingdom, how he's been receiving this king and his entourage, his family. In fact, it's out of this world. Like, this king came and felt absolutely at home, relaxed. Like, for you to see somebody welcomed, relaxed, and speak freely, just as we're going to see in this video, shows that indeed the motherland is receptive, welcoming, blessed, peaceful, and comfortable for most visitors that comes there, except for criminals, right? And with these guys, I've put together some deep secret that was revealed about the Ghana king of Ashanti. What are their symbols and significance of this, their cultural, embodiment and practice, based on the gifts that was gifted to the king of Swatini. And he did even give a very well-structured speech and commentary about Ghana, the motherland, the kingdom of Ashanti, and the country as a whole, and the people in a nutshell, as well as communal relationship as countries in the continent of Africa. In-depthly, he even stated that the incorporation of women in politics, women power in the society, the care, recognition, and support of women in a nutshell cannot be overemphasized. In fact, a lot was said. And in breakdown, I've put these videos together. I need us to watch them kindly, patiently to the end. Give this video a huge and a massive thumbs up. Let's listen and pay attention to details. And if this is your first time here, you stumble, please don't make it your last. Watch this video and hit on the subscription button, and I will see you at the end of this video. Now let's do this.
By energetic young men who pay homage to the monarchy. It is very important, solemnly, for Emaswati, and is joined by everyone. The other important cultural event we have is the celebration of our women through the Marula Festival, where women across the country deliver the Marula brood and a variety of gifts to Her Majesty the Indovgazi in a song and dance. These events continue to grow each year as the number of Emaswati participants is overwhelming, and they have become significant tourist attraction ceremonies. We have also witnessed how such celebrations are not only contributing to the preservation of our national identity, they present an indirect and critical economic benefit through tourism. This has an enormous potential to earn foreign revenue for the country. The number of tourists who come from far and wide to witness our cultural display is also growing each year. Each of our countries undoubtedly aspires to have a thriving economy that enables the government to address the needs of its citizens, including job creation, improved infrastructure, and high quality service delivery, amongst others. In Eswatini, initiatives like the traditional Mahia attire project use natural dyes and modern techniques to preserve our textiles, ensuring our culture remains relevant. We must continue such efforts, documenting our practices to safeguard them for future generations. While Umhlanga sees our young women take center stage here at Dubai, it is the chiefs whom perform with royal splendor under your Majesty's guardians, uniting the community in a shared celebration. Both events bind our people to their roots, ensuring our heritage strives for generations. Like your Dubai, our cultural ceremonies are vibrant displays of unity and identity passed down from our ancestors. They are a celebration of culture preserved through the ages, now entrusted to us to vigorously pass it on to our children. In a world of competing foreign influences, we must hold fast to these traditions, ensuring they remain the heartbeat of our identity. Yesterday, we were taken on a tour of the Manhia Palace Museum, where we learned of the deep history of the monarchy and its people. This is a crucial exercise to help keep the story of our existence alive and safeguard sacred emblems for the benefit of future generations. However, preservation alone is not enough. We must modernize and document our cultures to strengthen their roles in governance and administration. Our laws must be rooted in our traditions, not superimposed foreign ideals. By codifying our customs, we ensure they are recognized global and serve as tools for good governance. In Eswatini, we strive to blend tradition with progress, much like the Ashanti Kingdom's remarkable local government structure for service delivery, which I had the privilege of learning about yesterday. The Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly's integration of traditional leadership into modern administration is a model of how culture can enhance effective governance, ensuring services reach our people while honoring our heritage. Your Majesty, the Asante and Maswati shared a proud history of resilience against colonial shadows. Your golden stool was never surrendered, and it echoes our unyielding spirit. Just as you gather to honor the Asante Hene, our people rally around the Ingwenyama to celebrate our shared destiny. Today we stand united in our duty to preserve our cultures, not as relics, but as living forces guiding our future. Now that we have experienced the full splendor of your
Biotumfor to present this wonderful gift to His Excellency, His Majesty, sorry. This is called the Tonton Sansai gift. The stool under, that is the gold stool. We call it Sikejwa Kofi, is in the Asante language. It is the sacred and reverent symbol of the Asante people in Ghana. It represents the soul of the Asante nation and the legitimacy of its rulers. According to us, it descended from the sky in the cloud with white dust, landing in the lap of the first Asante Hene, or Tutu, in the late 17th century. The gold stool is more than just a stool for us. It houses the collective spirit of Asante spirit, those living, deceased, and yet to be born. Furthermore, you can attest that this stool resonates with the current urban culture, embracing a rustic design that expresses itself through cadence of Adwa, Kite, Sanga, and of course, the current one, Asaka. A graffiti style spray painting and unspoken cultural codes. And we chose which is on top with cowries on it, representing sustainability and prosperity. It recognized the mouthpiece of community engagement, that is the both Ashanti and the Swatini people. It serves a mode of communication between these two communities and its members. It delivers a reliable information in a timely manner, in appropriate manner, as we are doing now, fostering to document our culture, improve innovation, and gender inclusion in decision making too as well. It creates opportunity for agenda setting within community to foster development and acts as a conduit in clarifying message if populace do not understand. So why we employ the Tonton Sansan to engage two cultures, which mostly known as the Gong Gong, is because we want to preserve and promote the cultures of these two traditional cultures. That is, you can see from here holding with Ashanti in his hand, the two-first hand, His Majesty, holding the Ashanti culture in his hands and its people like an egg, to promote and preserve the other cultures in the region, in Ghana and also Eswatini, to encourage the participating in leadership of its people, intelligence, truth, accountability, and unification, to promote sustainable national development among these nations, to advocate for education and research, and to preserve national resources for future generations as we use them. So, the Tonton Sansan, as we've gathered here today, is calling two clans, which the Ashanti Kingdom is represented by the eagle, and the Swatini Kingdom is represented by the lion. So these two clans here are meeting today to foster a relationship and build a sustainable agenda. Thank you very much.
Yenina yura edi asoma se onfankoma Eswatini himpon na owura no kan ho asem kakra se ade ode koma no no din no ye Tonton Sansan eno ne ade esiso na sikadwa obri konfa no che yi free sroma ye ya se bibru na efutro fita di akire wo wiemu a ode ma ye no nesu na ye.
Wow, amazing. Interesting. Welcome back, guys. And in fact, sitting down and listening to the king of Swatini giving this speech really touched me to my marrows. And I'm like, wow, what a very great union. What a very great assembly of two great kings, like the monarch of the Ashantis and this great king in Africa from Swatini. It's really commendable. And this is actually how kings in the continent of Africa cut across the world should even interact and interrelate. Isn't this beautiful? And the part where he was gifted those symbolic gifts of the golden stool, of the motherland in the kingdom of Ashanti was the highlight for me, guys. I didn't even know that, or would never know that, the significance of all these cultural practices of the great people of Ashanti does exist, if not for this exposition. And I really want more people to see, know, and understand that in the continent of Africa, there are countries. And in those countries, there are countries, kings, monarchs that matters and represent and are still upholding the integrity, the culture, the prestige, right? The traditions and customs of the great lands and kingdom in the continent of Africa, such as the motherland Ghana and Swatini. Guys, we have seen and we've heard everything in details, like the gathering, the attire, the culture, the representation of our culture, everything in a nutshell. At this point, I am really impressed. And as the ambassador of the motherland, doing what she knows how to do best, I believe it's best I bring it on here so that the world and my own country citizens as Nigerians cut across other countries will see and understand, yes, the motherland Ghana is working and is doing absolutely well. No matter what happens, nothing will stop the shine of the motherland Ghana. And for the great monarch, nothing will stop the shine, the growth, the success, the peace of the good people of Ashanti Kingdom and Kumasi in Inoshe and the entire Ghana. Yes, I know all country, all regions are in it together, right? And with that being said, this brings us to the end of this episode. I might not have covered everything in details. There are some exceptions that I would have missed out, right? Leave them down there in the comment section. Let's learn, let's interact. Let's make the comment section booming and interactive, right? And give this video a huge and a massive thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And please share for more exposition, knowledge, understanding, and visibility for others to see, right? And yes, If this is the first time you stumbled on here, why do you want to make it your last? No, please, no darling. Kindly hit on the subscription button, that button out there that says subscribe, turn on the bell icon next to it, and put it on that button that says all notifications. And keeping it real, happy, safe, and blessed. Look out on this space, more coming your way. Vibes upon vibes with Chivik, aka the ambassador one of the motherland, the ASHANTI of the Ashanti kingdom. Oshe Baddest, rapping live and direct right here on your timeline. And I'll see you in my next one. Ciao, ciao.